Namaste guys, in this video we are going to learn how to make this a chassis frame design in Solidworks. So let's start. Just to know that this design is just for educational purposes. You have to design your custom as per your requirements. So a question arises, what kind of sketch we will use? Normally you use sketch, but we will use something called 3D sketch for the sake of simplicity and time saving. So click on 3D sketch. So in 3D sketch, you don't need to select any kind of plane. So that is a big advantage of it. Now, first thing that I will do is select a line. Now notice this is how it looks like. Select this point and draw a line. Notice this is not quite the way we want. It is look quite odd. So how can we draw in 3D space correctly? To draw in 3D space correctly, look at this gizmo. Okay, you can see the red line represents x-axis, the upper one represented by y-axis, the blue line represents z-axis. Suppose I want to draw a line along the z-axis. Let's see how to approach this. Now, suppose I draw a line like this. Now, it is not in along z-axis, so what can I do? I will simply select this line and click on z. You see, it's along the z-axis. Now, I will move this point to this direction. As you can see, it is now along the z-axis. In that way, I can draw any side or angle as per my requirement. Let's make it more, and before I move forward, let's give it a dimensions. Uh, Again, it is just for from my imaginations. I don't have any custom dimensions while I made this. So let's say it is 90. All dimensions are in mm, but so if you are from America or Britain side, you will use something called inch pound seconds, so you can change the unit as per your requirement. Now I will go to this sketch and I will draw some lines. So press Ctrl plus 8. Ctrl plus 8 will not work because we are not something that view. So from here select the top view. By selecting a view, you have a better chance, or you can make a better sketch. Now press escape, select these 2 points, move it to give it a distance as per your requirement. 1300 meters fine, I guess. 600 mm, 500. Click on select. Click OK. The angle should be as per your requirement. It is not necessary that you copy my design, that how I made it. It is just for reference purposes. Always remember that. Now if I look in 3D, you can see it's go quite well. Now I want to draw some straight line. So how should I approach it? So for that, what I can do is click on here, select this line and draw a line. Now if I draw a line, notice it is not straight line. It goes along this direction and I don't want it. So what I can do, select this line. Notice y-axis upward. So I will select this line, click on Y. Okay, for some reason it moves in opposite direction. I don't know why. Now, but if you look now, right now, this is what I basically want. and I got the correct result. So let's make it as per my requirement 200 mm. I want one more here. Why? Tell me why? 200 mm. Now let's go to the top view again. I want to make this sketch above it. So what I can do? So let's see how to approach this one. Sketch. I should add this fillet at the end of it, not at the beginning of it, you know. So I will just deleting this fillet. Okay, I can't even delete this fillet. Delete, yes. Delete. The reason I deleted it because fillets make little bit tough task for me, but I can use fillet later onwards. So it is not a bad thing. Make sure that you learn from my mistakes, what kind of mistakes I do. That is quite helpful. I also learn from other mistakes as well, like choosing mechanical engineering. Now, some people might notice is that I'm not making this side. The reason is that I'm going to use a command called mirror. So it's beneficial for me. Now select this line, make it 120. Select this line and delete. I need to make a horizontal line first. So, so what axis? Z axis. Oh, press Control Z. Actually, I want to select Z axis. Select this line by pressing Control. Select this line. Make it equal. A question is why I'm making a cross. Here's the thing. So when I was in college, we made a design, but we doesn't make triangulation. So what actually happen if you don't make triangulation? Your chassis is not be that strong, and when you will do the simulation, you will find it break down or has a poor life. So make sure that you do the triangulation. Again, this is not the my why, it is just for teaching purposes. Now let's try to do something called weldments. So click on weldments. Just in case if weldments is not showing, simply go to the sketch, right click on it, tabs and select the weldments. Now I will go to the weldments, exit the sketch mode first, click on structural membrane. So what kind of option you should select? C pipe or channel, whatever you want. But if you ask me, I will choose pipe, and you can choose the dimension as per your requirement. Notice here, if you want to make it custom, you can use this thing or this thing. Again, it's up to you what kind of design you want. But in my case, this one is fine. Click on new group. Click on new group again. If I zoom in, you will see that it automatically cut the pipes as per the requirement. That's a good thing. Now let's try to click on mirror command. So go to the mirror and features, click on mirror. So what I will select for the mirror, I will select the front plane. What I'm going to mirror. In that case, we are going to use something called bodies to mirror, not features. Okay. So select these bodies. Simply press Ctrl A. I think that Control A is not working. So this is how it looks like right now. Looks okay to me. Now we will add more features to it. Let's see how to do it. So go to the sketch, click on here, click on 3D sketch. Escape. Now this point in 3D will be difficult for you to visualize. So what I can do is, uh, I can decide where this point is by selecting this point, and you can see the dimension of it x, y, z coordinates. So you can decide from here. That will be much easier for you and visualize. Uh, 320. Click OK. And By pressing Ctrl select this point, I want to make this point to the vertical direction. So what I can do, simply draw a center line, select this line, make it along y-axis. In that way it will be there. Now a weird issue is showing, as you can see. So how can I resolve it? So let's use the 3D coordinates. So select this point. So this axis is called x-axis. So I will increase this value. Okay, some reasons this point is not moving the way I want. I think because of this line. So select this line, delete it. Now you can see now I can able to move it. So select this point. I just want to see x-axis. It is 1100. Select this point. Enter the value 1100. Now I want the z. These are common things. These kind of issues is a common thing that you will face while designing. So you don't have to worry about. Select this line. Notice that it coincides with this, and I don't want it. Simply select this point and delete. Now select this line, make it Y. Don't fear from doing mistakes. It's a common part while making it. I have done a lot of mistakes, so don't be scared of it, of making your own. Mistakes are the only way to learn it. I think that's much is fine. Now again click on weldments. Click on new group. Now I will use something called mirror again. Uh, Mirror. Sketches. No, just 3D sketch. Sketch. Click on new group. New group. A question is why I'm creating a new group. Sometimes you are not able to select the sketches. It basically means it is saying, hey, make a new group, and you can see the issue here. So how should I resolve it? So in that kind of scenario, what you have to do is uh, delete this one and create a group carefully. Now click on new group. Now watch carefully how to do it. So if I select these two, notice the issue. Now I have to apply corner treatment carefully. Or you can just hide the corner treatment. That is a much better work, I guess. Weldments, exit the sketch mode. Notice I can't able to select the sketch. The reason is that I need a new group. New, you can able to select multiple sketches in a single line if they are constant path or not breakable. But they are this sketch is a different sketch. This sketch is different sketch. I mean they are not connecting with each other. So that is the reason I need to create a new group again and again. So that's the issue. Again, triangles are made. I'm making triangles for the strong to make it stronger. That's all. Now add just two more, and I'm done for it. And exit this sketch mode. So this is how it looks like our weldment design. So I hope you guys learned something from it. If you have any kind of doubts and queries, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching and have a great day.